The next news is from the United States, from the state of New Mexico, where the leader of a paramilitary religious sect, Deborah Green, was sentenced to 72 years in prison. She was convicted in a child sex abuse case. She's called the General by her followers. The victim it was kidnapped from Uganda as a baby, then was abused and mistreated by Deborah Green for years. She has had 11 surgeries so far to help fix broken bones. The victim has asked for a maximum sentence. However, the judge gave Green 72 years for 3 counts of child rape, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 1 count of child abuse. The girl from Uganda was not the only victim of the religious cult. It was found that there were 11 other children, including some as young as 4, who were being held against their will.
Okay, let me get this right. This is too crazy. This is a 70-year-old woman that she's a leader of a militant Christian group. Is that right? Christian cult?
Yeah, it's a paramilitary Christian group where they do military training, and she wears a uniform and a beret and calls herself the General.
What the fuck is this? Okay, and it's called Aggressive Christianity? Is that the name of their cult?
Yeah, she refers to herself as a militant Christian. Yeah, they're the Aggressive Christianity Missions Training Corps.
Okay, and she's 72. Oh, no, how old? Wait, no, that's the prison.
Yes, I could not. She's 71 years old, and she was sentenced to 72 years old.
Okay, that's why it's so confusing. So she's 71 years old
to 72 years. Sorry,
and she's been okay, and she's being raping children.
Yes, she was convicted of 3 counts of child rape, 2 counts of kidnapping, and 1 count of child abuse. And this is just on the one particular victim, the young girl from Uganda.
Holy fuck! Where is this again?
This is in New Mexico in the United States.
And how did the child from Uganda get into New Mexico?
From what I've read is that she was kidnapped as a baby.
This is a crazy story. Is this real?
Yes, absolutely. And she's struggled so much from this, and she's been fighting to get this done for quite a long time. And the sad thing is that
you're talking about the child.
Yes,
the child has had 11 surgeries to fix her broken bones.
Yes,
like, so they didn't just molest her. They, like, what the fuck? How did she get...
They would beat her. Her bones would break. They would heal back together, malformed, misformed, and they'd beat her again and break her bones. And this happened, her entire life.
Why?
Okay. There's really no way of knowing these sick individuals.
Okay, this is crazy. I don't get it.
Well,
she's so
it's crazy.
She has her own uniform. How many people are in this cult?
I could not get an exact number on how many followers are in the cult, but there are former members from which they got the testimonies from, where they got the description of how she used Christianity to control the other people and to make herself a leader at the compound.
And here's how long have they been doing this?
Well, one of the people who came forward joined in 1984. So this has been going on for a while, and she was a member for 20 years before she left.
How did they manage to get away with all this long? Like, is nobody noticing that they're doing these things there?
I don't know if you've ever been to New Mexico, but it's just wide open places, and it's not at all unfamiliar for somebody to, live out in the middle of nowhere and not see anybody for years. So, I mean, without any probable cause or any reason to search, this baby was kidnapped from Uganda. So, Uganda, I'm sure, didn't do anything about it or try to pursue the child. So the United States naturally wouldn't know about it. So they just got away with whatever they wanted to there.
Mars in the live chat is asking, did she provide any scriptural justification for her actions? Not that we know of, right?
No, she didn't. She just referred to herself as an oracle. She said that basically she was sent from God, and she even held trials, like she was a judge for anybody who tried to question her authority or to talk back against her or anything, and with punishments and everything. And she claimed that the authority to do that was given to her directly from God.
And Soraya is asking, what is the age of the victim child now? Any data on that?
The date on that, there's not a whole lot on the victim, so I'm guessing that the victim is still a minor, because it won't even give her first or last name. So I'm thinking that she's under 18.
Okay.
But she's obviously old enough to know. She said that she, quote, struggles with her own self-confidence, my self-esteem, my sense of worth. So she's very well spoken. So I'd assume she's probably in her late teens.
Atheist Republic's mission is to give atheists around the world a louder voice. In order for us to be able to continue the Atheist Republic, we need your help. If we reach 100 patrons, we'll finally be able to afford all our costs. Help us get there.